Alright, let's get started. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone's going well. It is scorching here today, so it's nearly 35 degrees Celsius in my room. That's about 95 Fahrenheit. It is hot. So we'll see how long I can stream for before I have to tap out. So yeah. Alright, let's jump straight into it. I want to play around with your wolf still, so I think I've missed something. Let's play around with it. Let's see what went wrong. So we're just reopening up this one, and what we're going to do, I don't think I have Postman installed. No, I don't. I am going to get what am I using? No, I'm not using ARM. No. That was a bit of a brain fart. Alright. Careful, sweetie. You are going to cause my stream manager to do its thing again. Alright. So that should just... Yep. I'll put that in downloads for the moment. Alright, it is boiling hot here today. We have a very hot and unhappy cat. Socks is not feeling happy at all. She's got the fan well, I've got the fan going right now, so hopefully that's giving her some coolness. Okay, she's like not happy, she's verbalizing it too. She's telling me off. Alright, Postman app. Alright, give me, I'm going to put Postman here. Alright, won't let me do that, that's fine. Okay, I've got to log in. So what we're going to do is secret screen. All right, cool. Let's just sign in to Google. Ooh. Just making sure everything's working. Alright, cool. Let's get back into it. So, boom. Here we are. We've got Postman up. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new collection. We're going to call the collection API auth testing. And we're just going to put all of our collection in here. And we've got an ad break in progress. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. At least I did. I think I read that correctly. Ad break in progress. All right, cool. I did read it. So yeah, give me a sock. Say hi to everyone. You're like, no, I'm way too hot. Come here. She's like, no, I'm way too hot. She's telling me off now. She's like, no. Socks. Ooh. All right. So. It is hot. So yeah, I'll see how much I can do today. So yeah. Anyway, we should be 8 seconds left. Okay. Alright, socks off the thing. And welcome back, everyone. And morning. How are you going, Trigger? I am going good. It is hot as hell here at the moment, so I made the mistake thinking yesterday's cool change was going to last till today. So I've kept my house open, and then midday I was like, it's getting really hot. And that's when I figured out that it was 35 degrees Celsius today. Nice and cool here in the UK, fair enough. Yes, it's very hot here. So I am gonna struggle. So with this, we're just gonna run the, yeah, I'll just do the Python. Didn't I have? Alright, I mucked this up. Only 6 degrees. Oh, alright, that's really cold. Us Melburnians complain when it's that cold. Alright, source, VM, bin, activate. In fact, it doesn't get that cold here usually. Our winters aren't that bad. So if we have a look at let's look at June and stuff like that. So yeah, lows of 6, 7s and stuff like that. So yeah, not too bad. Highs of 16. So yeah. And how are you going? $1.6 all, yeah. Nice. It's just hot here. I am boiling. So yeah. But we're gonna continue on with playing around with OAuth, trying to get it to work, and then once we get it to work, we're then gonna try and implement it in NearBeach and see what we can do. So yeah. The idea being is if we get it working, yeah, we just need to get it working. That's really all. All right, so going with this, we've done that. Python 3 manage. So, oh wait, hang on. There we go. Python 3 manage runs alert. They would have just been on my local, so I wouldn't bother. I think, yeah, I think it was just my local stuff. You'll see it in a second. And we should go to Django OAuth to toolkit. So we're doing the getting started. We're doing this. Just checking as your, yeah, cheers, thank you very much. Yeah, no, greatly appreciated. But yeah, these are just local ones that we're playing around with the other day. They won't connect to anything. I can't know how they made daily GitHub history. Cool. Alright. Like my GitHub and GitLab history looks like this. It's empty. Just test ones. Yeah, just test ones. Alright, so we're up to around here. That's where we wanted to go. Oh, I gotta get my mouse fixed. new mouse. So I think those actually match up those, or maybe not. Client ID Z8, nah, it doesn't, but that's perfectly fine. And then we've got the client secret. I'm just going to call this Bob. Client type confidential, authorization implicit. Let's go authorization code. Allowed origins. I'm just going to go save. All right. There you go. Why not write gotcha instead of got you? I mean, it saves space. And you give homie vibes. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. So we're running it. We go into here. If you want to use this application with OIDC and let open ID connect, unchecked hash client secret. Okay, I mucked that up. But that's fine. We'll go back. Go new application. We'll go open. Untick that. To allow verifying tokens using JWT signatures, this means your client secret will be stored in clear text, but it's the only way to successfully sign. Oh, okay. RS256 is a more secure algorithm for signing JWTs. Only use HALert if you must. Will allow you to keep your client secret hash. All right, cool. This is just going over my head at the moment. Make me 2 kills. All right. Let's put the desk up. Okay. It's going up. There you go. All right. Poor Socks is like, why? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. There's 20, just giving it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. There we go. I won't be able to stand because it's really hot. Well, this desk always does that for the first time going down. Okay. Cool. Sorry, Socks, can I have my mouse back? Thank you. Oh, workstation time. All right. Okay, going back into here, register new application, confidential authorization code. All right, cool. Oh. Confidential. I'm going to save that. No E. Fair enough. There's a book with no E's in it. Export client ID and client secret values as environment values. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Sorry, socks. I need my arm in a minute. All right. Now let's generate an authentication code grant with PKCE, proof of code exchange using, all right, cool. Sucks, I need my own. Thank you, all right. All right, we did this last time. We couldn't get any of this to work. So. I think I had, what did I call this? It's either one of the, I think it's this one. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm just gonna close all of the tabs. Just gonna paste that in. Paste that in, like so. Yep. All right. The rest should be perfectly fine. And what I'm going to do, I don't think this is what we want. I think this is something else. All right, yep. So code challenger, code verify. All right, cool, yep. Cool, we'll copy that. Paste it into there. At the moment, it's got nothing. All right, we don't have any value. So we've got to run this particular one. So if I go source, then activate, I want to go run Python 3. This will be part of IAM, and then it will be part of the code challenge. All right, so I'm gonna copy this code challenge. Like so, and then this one, whoops. We're going to paste into here like this. We are going to do the swapperoo and just do something like that. That's perfectly fine. So now we've got that. To start the authorization flag, go to this URL. Invalid request. That's perfectly fine. Note the parameters we pass. A response type is code. Code challenge is this one here, so code verifier. So I'm just going to copy that. Well, it says client ID. All right. code challenge. I think it's going to be this one. Same number of things. Code challenge method. Client ID. Alright, cool. Yeah. I'll call back. Alright. Yeah, that's part of the ID. What the fuck? Okay. Remember, we use this as redirect URL. You get the page 404 not found, but it worked like the URL. Alright, this is OAuth 2 provider trying to give us your code. In this case, this particular one. Other credentials. Let's look at other credentials. Alright. I'm just going to delete this. Yeah, delete it. Delete, yep. Alright, cool. Other credentials. Alright, client credentials. Client credentials grant is suitable for machine-to-machine authentication. Your authorization, you authorize your service or worker to change your bank account transfer status accepted. Point your browser to applications register. There we go, we are registering. Let's create an application. Fill in the form as shown in the screenshot below, and before saving, take note of the client ID and client secret we'll use in a minute. Alright, cool. Going back to here, let's delete this. Let's change all of this. We don't need that, any of that anymore. Alright, so we'll need a name. Client credentials. Okay, I'm going to grab this. This will be the client ID. And one thing I do want to do is want to get rid of that. And then this will be the client secret. And then we want confidential and client credentials. Alright, and then nothing, and then no. Alright, cool. Export client ID, client secret values as variables, so we got them there like that, but we're not extracting them like that. What are we doing? Welcome Clownslayer06. We are playing around with the Django OAuth toolkit. So we're seeing how this works, and then hopefully it works how we want it to, so we can start implementing OAuth into our main product, NearBeach. So yeah. We aren't getting very far. So yes. Hopefully we'll get somewhere today and get stuff done. So yeah. The correct client credential flow is simpler than the authorization code flow. We need a client ID, client secret as HTTP base authenticode in base 64. I use the following code to do that. All right, so I am just going to, what is this one? Client credential flow. Base authentication encoded in base 64. All right, cool. There you go, base 64 it. I'm just going to do something like that. Actually, I'm just gonna copy this. I do believe these are the same. Yeah, they're the same. Okay, so what we need to do. Oh, don't sit on the mouse, sweetie. You know you're not allowed to do that. Alright. Okay, so we've got the client secret, so we're just going to copy that. Oh, sorry, the client ID. Then we've got the client secret. And then what it's doing is it's putting it in here, like that. Then it's formatting the client ID, client secret. All right, cool, yep, it's putting it into there like that. And then we're using base 64 encoding. And Ivanhoe, how are you going? Hopefully you're going well. We are struggling with a wolf, so. And we're also struggling because of the heat. It's 35.3 degrees Celsius in this room. And for those in America, that is 95.5 Fahrenheit. It is hot. So Python 3, I am. And then we just need the base 64. So it's printed off this. So I'm gonna copy that. I'm going to go down here. We're going to do that. Yeah, it is sweltering. Now, I'm making the assumption that we probably do need the B. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure we don't need the B in this stuff. This morning you had -7 degrees Celsius. Oof. Well, that's cold. I'm trying to think if I've ever been in such cold. I don't think I've ever been in such, something that cold. All right, export the credentials. Yep. To start the credential flow, we call the token endpoint directly. So here's our curls. It'll be easier to visualize it like this. All right, cool. So we're going back to our settings. So we've got our credential in here, which I do believe is just it. It should be like that, I think. No cache, application, Xform. Yep. All right, cool. Hitting the token, grant, type equals client credentials. Now, ooh. Yeah, I think that stays the same. So if I copy this, we'll go over here now. We'll click on this. We'll go import. We'll paste it in. Yep. All right. Import into collection. Invalid client. Ooh. And why am I getting an invalid client? Authorization basic. All right, let's do the basic auth because we've got the client ID and the client secret. All right, it didn't like my curl. So one thing we can do is click on this. And I'm going to copy all of this, and we're going to go over to our curl over here, and we're going to paste it below. All right, we've got a few changes. Authorization basic. Oh, it didn't have the equals at the end of it. Okay, I must. Oh, yep, I see it now. Yeah, that was a silly mistake on my behalf. Alright, access token. Like this. Okay, cool. Expires in. So. Just thinking, what's our next step? Well, for starters, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put the response into there. I'm just going to delete this top one. It was a simple mistake. We've got the equal signs at the end. Easy done. We'll move on. There's our access token. And it's a type bearer, and they've got read write. All right, cool. So the next step is the tutorial. Okay, so make a provider in a minute. So you want to make your own authorization server to issue access tokens to client applications for certain API. All right, to start your application during the tutorial, you'll make an XHR post from a Heroku deploy. All right, we're not going to deploy anything. But we're going to read the code. Oh, sorry. Create virtual environment and install Django OAuth toolkit and Django cause header. Okay, cool. We've also got to figure out a way where we can get that put into there. But anyway, include Django OAuth toolkits in your URLs py. Choose your user space you prefer, for example. Yep. All right, cool. Include the course middleware in your settings. .py. Yep. All right, cool. We've done a lot of this. Can use authorization server for user login. You must first register the app known as client. Once registered, your app will be granted access to the API subject. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, sorry. So we got the token, and I'm assuming I can then curl on a random page. So let's create a random page. So we got the IAM. What we want is Django admin start. Hang on, it's been so long that I've actually forgotten what to do. Start app. And what are we going to call the app? Let's call it Bob. Okay, and Bob will appear up here. We now need to add in the URLs for Bob. Down in here, what we want to do is we want to from Bob dot import URLs. We don't have any URLs for Bob yet, so no problem. New file URLs. Damn fucking keyboard. Sorry, keyboard's gone crazy. I don't know why I did that. That was the weirdest thing ever. Then we gotta do all the URLs in here. I am forgetting how we've done it. Oh my god, what is wrong with this? Hang on, sorry. It's plugged in. I've got all the lights going, but no one's home at times. Now the one problem is because I set up NearBeach such a long time ago, I have forgotten a lot of this. So I do apologize. It's been a while since I've set up a Django project. So we just do. All right, cool. And then we import the views, and then it does path. All right, sweet. So URL patterns, sorry. Yeah, this has been a long time. We're just gonna have a simple view, and what we're gonna do, def index requests. It's not gonna be much. Return HTTP response, hello world. And that's all we're gonna do from Django. Oh, why isn't it helping me here? All right, hang on. I might actually have to exit this and come back into it. All right, cool. Give me a second. What we want is PyCharm. It's not picking it up. Okay. Import everything. Actually, no, I think it's from Bob import views. and then we just go view.index, like so, and we're just putting an index in here. I've forgotten what it is meant to be. I'm just going to go quickly through the code. So we've got, no, wrong one. Yeah, path. So path, matching anything, include, and then what we've got is bob.urls. And then up here, we get rid of that, and we go from bob, import bob, I think it is. Yep, we also need to put that into our settings. Loud hosts, everything, screw it, everything's loud. Local host 8000. Oh, yeah, no, it's meant to be like, sorry, it's a string. Sorry, the heat is really getting to me today. Then we need to put it in here. That will be Bob. Like so, I do believe, memory serves me correctly. We go settings. All right, bob.apps. Bob config. Let's have a look. Oh, yep. All right, cool. So we're doing the same thing in here. So under settings, bob.apps. And then an easy way to do it is just to copy this, go back to the settings, and just paste over it. All right, and then we got the capital all sorted and stuff like that. So we got that. We just need to get the views. So I'm just going to go quickly to a view in here. And I open up templates instead of views. Yeah, I thought it was something as simple as that. We also want the @login. So we're looking for the decorator for the @login required, but we'll add that in once we get everything working. So if I duplicate this and I'm like, all right. Okay. So include bob.urls. Module Bob has no URLs. Now it should be that. Okay, let's have a look. Hang on. Oh, even better. Because NearBeach Docker actually has a minimum Django setup inside it. Yeah, bob.urls. Hang on. Socks. Okay. There we go. Something simple. It was meant to be a string. Alright, so we've got the hello world working. Now, if I go over here, I'm going to create a new collection. So I'm going to add request, a simple get request, get index. Alright, easy done. HTTP, localhost, so 127.0.0.1, 8000 / we've got no data. If we go send, we get rid of the HTTPS, sorry, my bad. We hit send, we got HTML hello world back. That is good. Now let's add in the no login sort of stuff. So we're going to go back into here. We're going to go down. This is NearBeach. Yep. We are going to go down and see the NearBeach, and then we want the views, and then we want, let's click any one of these, a requirement view. Now we need the decorator. Require HTTP methods. That's not the decorator we want. Auth decorators, login required. So this is the one we want. We're going to go over here. What we're doing is we're just simply pasting it up at the top. There it is. And then what you need is login required. I think that's the minimum one. So here's the instructions for it. We don't need that for it. Yeah, we're not going to redirect at the moment. So if we hit refresh, it's still working, but if we open it up in a container, boom, takes us straight to the login page. Where am I with the ads? So I'm just double checking pre-rolls. Oops, did I work right through an ad break? I'm terribly sorry if I did. So now, if we go over here, we go send, boom, we get this HTML being like, hey, can you log in, buddy? So what I want to do is I want to go, all right, cool. If I have a bearer token, socks. We do that purposely then. Oh, it still wants to log in. Okay. That is annoying. What if we have basic auth? Still does it. All right. Okay. I was hoping this would work. Damn it. Alright, not a problem. Just means we've We're gonna have to figure out what we want to do. All right, access token. All right, hang on. Django using bearer token to pass. What was it? Login required. Decorator. All right. Tweaking at login decorator. I want to begin private beta for my website. I have a splash page where users can enter a code and then access the rest of the site. Currently, all other site pages, except the splash page, consists of a series of redirects set up by the user login. Yep. All right. Cool. Not quite the bullseye. Ooh, very close. I want to both logged in users and people to see who see the beta code able to access the rest of the site. This means Alright, cool. Write your own decorator. It's fairly straightforward. In fact, if you look at the Django source code for login required, you should be able to fiddle with it around for the own copy. Yeah, I mean, that's a plausibility. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Are you in Twitch so I can watch the replay? Yes. Yeah, I'm on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So yeah, welcome. I am not going to be able to pronounce your name, sorry. Abdul Akar. Anyway, welcome. We are trying to figure out how to get OAuth and all that kind of stuff working. I mean, I could. Hang on, where's the? I could go through the tutorials and do it all properly and stuff like that, but you know, the getting started should have at least. All right, cool. Part 1, make a provider in a minute. So you want your own authorization server to issue access tokens to client applications for a certain API. Yeah, alright, start your app. During this tutorial, you'll make a XHR post from a Heroku deployed app to your local instance. Since the domain that will originate the request, the app on the Heroku, is different from the destination domain, your local instance, you'll need to install the Django Cores header app. Alright. We can do this very quick. Oh, hang on a minute. There. Easy done. Alright, so, and then we just need to add the cores header into the installed apps, which is just over here. So we scroll all the way up. So installed apps. I'm just going to put it I believe towards the end. Make sure you add the trailing comma or you might get module not found. Yep. You'll also need to add the middleware class to listen in on the response. So I am going to go cause middleware. That should be above common middleware. No. Easy done. Cause middleware should be placed as high as possible, especially before any middleware that can generate responses such as Django common middleware or white noise middleware. If it is not before, it will not be added to the cause headers to the response. All right, cool. About Django cause headers was created in and unmaintained from and was forked in 2006. All right. And others gain maintained responsibility from basically all of the changes in the fork Django cause middleware were merged back or re-implemented in different ways. So it should be possible to switch back if there's a issue. All right, cool. All right. Configure the middleware's behavior in Django settings. You must set at least one of the following. All right, we'll just do this one. Origins. I'm assuming there's going to be multiple. Allowed origin, sequence, string. Yep. All right. Cool. So, yep, that's good. Cool. All right, so I'm going to assume that's pretty much installed, really. I'm assuming. All right. All right. So during this tutorial, we make an XHTML post. Yep, all right, cool, we've done that. Create virtual environment, install that. Yep, cool, we've just done all of that. Yep, we did that. Cross origin, allow, all right, cool. Sweet, that means we don't need that one. Include a required hidden input on your login template. Register. Next template. No. All right. Create an OAuth application before you go to that. Yep. All right, cool. We've done something like that before. We'll just follow that all the way through. Part 2. All right, cool. Scenario is very common for the authorization searcher also to be the resource server, usually exposing an API to others lets access its own resources. Django OAuth tooltip implements an easy way to protect the views of the Django application with OAuth 2. In this tutorial, we'll see how to do it, to make an API. We start where we left off. Part 1 of the tutorial, you'll have an authorization server and we want to provide access to some kind of resource. We don't actually need a resource, so we'll simply expose an endpoint protected with OAuth 2. Let's do that with the class-based view fashion. So Django OAuth tool provides a set of generic class bases that you can use to add OAuth. Yep. All right, cool. So oh. All right. That's it. Our API will only expose one method, respond to the GET request. All right. Actually, there we go, and then we go with the URLs. All right, yep. All right, so from this particular thing, import views. All right, cool. View. Okay, that will hit that. And because we're importing it, we'll do that like that. Alright, I won't worry too much about anything else. You probably want to write your own application views to deal with permissions and access control, but once they're packaged with the library, it can get you started when developing the app. Alright, cool. Since we inherited from protected resource views, we're done, and our API is all too protected for the sake of lazy programmers. Alright, cool. I am allowed origins. Alright, cool. Starting our server. Got nothing. Alright, we're going to go back here. We're going to send this. Got nothing. Forbidden. No. Testing your API. For a quick test, try accessing your API hello with your browser and verify that it responds with a 403. In fact, no HTTP authorization header was provided. You can test your API with anything that you can perform HTTP request, but for the tutorial, you can use the online customer client and just fill out the form with the URL and endpoint. If you're on localhost, the access coming from and the access token coming from going into Django admin and get the token from there is not considered cheating, so it's an option. All right, cool. So if we actually go here, boom, that doesn't work. But if we go, is it access tokens? There we go. All right, so this is kind of what we want to do. So we want to be able to give someone a token that they can access our system with. And we want to make it hopefully as painless as possible. Now, having a look at this is probably... I'm in two thoughts at the moment. And I'm going to explain everything before I say what I was going to say. So, our goals. Supply an API token. So users, so external APIs. You can skirt around logging in. All right. I'm in an ad break. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Alright. Let's move that over to the ads should be over by now. Yes, they are. Terribly sorry about that. So for those who hit the ad breaks, we did it. We got past into OAuth. And then we're going to talk about all this sort of stuff. Easy to set up. And I am going to put a caveat here, which I will get back to. What else we're wanting to... Does not affect current. Welcome, Chandu. So we are playing around with OAuth, specifically the Django or OAuth toolkit. So the idea being is we want to implement OAuth in our application that we're building so that external sort of applications can access the data in our application. It has been a nightmare for me because I just don't know anything about it. So I've never had to implement OAuth or anything like that. So this is a learning journey with me. And we're currently discussing something around this, specifically easy to set up. So, did we want to give everyone the ability to set up OAuth? Oh, and excuse my bad writing, and I'm going to say no. So why don't I want to do that? So I don't want someone who, even if they're a read-only user and stuff like that, come in and be like, all right, cool, I'm going to use this third-party tool to do all my work. And that third-party tool accesses their environment. Because that's a shared environment. It isn't just their work that they're working and seeing, it's everyone's work that they're seeing. I think this should be handled at a higher level. So, with that in mind, I'm definitely saying no to this. Other problems being is, all right, cool, because we're going to want to set it up so that it has the user's access. It should check to make sure that that user has permissions before it accesses other stuff and stuff like that. So if we were to sort of disable that user, it should also disable that token. Which is why we definitely don't want to change any of this. Yeah, you can. Yeah. that is a way to attack and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, if that person has access to do that at the back end, they can do a lot of stuff in the system. If they were to impersonate someone to sort of cause trouble, and then it's recorded against them, they've got access to the back end, they're most likely going to be able to do that anyway without having to do that. Is there any difference between OAuth and OpenID Connect? I don't know. I am learning this stuff. So yeah, I'm rather new to the whole OAuth sort of procedures and stuff like that. So I've been using Django for a while now, and I've been heavily using its own login and authentication, though I do write my own custom permissions just because its permissions didn't quite match how I wanted it to roll. So yeah. Okay, so we've got the API as an endpoint. Once again, I'm logged in as a user, yet I still don't have access here. So that doesn't quite, that sort of breaks it for us. And I don't want to create multiple different endpoints, one for an external API and one for NearBeach itself, trying to access its own data. So yeah, we're going to have to keep working on this. Oh, that's just a class, that's fine. And we've got the get there. I want to do something else in here. I want to play around with this a little bit more. Self, request, args, and quags. And then we're going to return HTTP response, hello world. Alright, and then I want to have another one, def. Bob. I was going to say hello Bob. However, what I want to do, so where's my NearBeach code? Required methods. Okay, so I'm just gonna undo that one for the moment. And what I'm going to do is path API endpoint dot index name equals index. I don't know if this is going to work. We're just playing around with it. Bob API endpoint dot Bob name equals Bob. I 20% chance that this works. Missing one required argument request. Oh, it is two. Shoot. That's probably not going to work. Yeah, no, doesn't have a view either. Cool. I don't think that will work. I've got a 405 method not allowed. But we've got an request missing. Alright, let's have a look at part 2. It is going through as that. I'm just seeing what else they're doing. Secret page. Okay, protect your view. The author and background will run smoothly. For example, login required, decorators so that you have view-like views. Like, yep, all right, cool. Secret contents, so path, secret. Yep, all right, cool.
You should have application register at this point. If you don't follow the previous step tutorials, then create one. Obtain an access token either through OAuth, flow your application, or manually creating a Django admin. Yep, all right, cool. You can now try and access that particular thing. So authorization bearer, access the secret,
Which is what we were trying to do before. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put a secret view. Actually, I can do it down here. Like so, on the URLs, we'll just bang that in right away. So Bob, so secret equals API endpoint dot secret. Oh. There we go. All right, cool. Not the best way of how to do URLs in Django. All right, don't do this. This is just me playing around with it, throwing mud at the wall to see what sticks. Essentially, if you're using a class for the endpoints and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine, I don't tend to do that. I have a view and then functions like that, or methods like that in there. It's best to keep it one class. Yeah, so essentially don't mix and match like I'm doing. Secret works. If we go over here and we go secret, we go to the login screen. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's go over here. Let's go and clone this one. So I'm going to duplicate, get secret, get page. All right, so the URL will once again be like this, like that. Then we go send. It doesn't want to work, but we don't have the bearer token on. The bearer token work for this. No, it didn't work for it.
Okay. Hang on, there's a bunch of stuff that I haven't done.
Alright, so you'll need a fully functional OAuth 2 provider, which is able to release access tokens. Just follow the one in the step. Yep, alright, cool. To enable OAuth 2 token authentication, you need a middleware that checks for tokens inside the request, and a custom authentication backend, which takes care of the token verification in your settings.py. All right, cool. So let's copy this authentication backend. Where's our middleware? If you want authentication middleware to be sure it appears before OAuth or to alert. All right, cool. All right, cool. That one is appearing up there. That one should be fine. All right, cool. You will likely use the Django contrib auth backends, model backend, along with OAuth 2 backend, or you might not be able to log in to the admin. Only pay attention to the order in which Django processes authentication backends. If you put the OAuth 2 backend after the... Alright, yeah, this is all... a bunch of stuff right now. Let's hit refresh. This one goes into login. All right, cool. I've got a lot to read. Yeah. All right. And OpenID Connect. Let's have a look at OpenID Connect. I'm getting distracted, but I need the distraction. OpenID Connect enables applications and website developers authentication protocol based on the OAuth 2 framework for specifications. Okay, cool. It simplifies the way to verify the identity of users based on the authentication performance by the authorization server and to obtain user profile information in an interoperable and REST-like manner. All right, cool. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh god, the heat. Just wait. The package argument required for relative import for... Alright, I'm just gonna delete that. Actually, I'm going to undo delete that. I'm gonna scroll to this one and... Hang on, one backend. All right, refresh. Cool, we know that one's broken. All right, cool. And then, sweet. That's working how we want it to. Then we want to go over here. Yeah, that's not working how I want it to. All right, cool. So I've got a lot of studying to do to get this to work. Yeah, so currently we sort of built our own sort of API type of thing. I mean, if we need to change this, we potentially can. I'm not too fast as long as the change is going to be not too hard, time consuming to do. is currently we point at object data, and that's our API, and we've got all our sort of specific data points there. I don't want the user to point at something like projects and just get that project information, because I might bundle a bit more information inside it. I might have a particular shape and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, I am going to have to call it here. It is way too hot. My brain's shutting down. I'm having difficulties reading the documentation and absorbing it. It's just that hot at the moment, and I do apologize. I will sit down and read more of this. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just way too hot. I am struggling to think. So we are going to raid someone, and I think I know who. This. Oh wait, I think they are going to raid someone. All right. There we go. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for coming tonight. It has been wonderful. I am sorry. I am absolutely boiling. It doesn't help that I don't know this sort of topic either. So yeah, and thank you very much, Ivanhoe, for coming. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to do a lot of reading. There's a lot of things I want to get done. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much and have fun.